I realized a long time ago that Democrats and Republicans are really just presenting us with a false dichotomy that probably wasn't designed to obfuscate their true agendas, but has evolved into that over the years. It's funny. They divide the people up on silly things like abortion and gay marriage and transgender bathrooms. Oh my God! Things that no sane person would ever give a shit about if not for the influence of irrational religious dogma. And when everyone is all good and divided up, the Dems and Repubs all meet behind closed doors and smoke their fat fucking cigars and drink their expensive liquor and come together on their true agenda of maintaining a bloated and obsolescent American empire. Because no matter who's in office, we're always off fighting a big war, or fighting other people's wars, or funding revolutions, propping up dictators we like, stamping out dictators we don't like. All the while, what we're really doing is just trying to show China and Russia how big our fucking dick is. Yeah, I realized all that shit long ago. Democrats and Republicans are bullshit, and you probably realized that too. But only recently am I realizing that liberal and conservative people, just the common everyday people who identify as liberal and conservative, are also full of shit and living within the metric of a ludicrous false dichotomy. Neither side has a shred of consistency. Like conservatives, they all supposedly love small government. That's their little catchphrase. Small government, liberty. Liberty and small government and liberty. They all supposedly want to keep the government out of our damn business. But these are the people who oppose abortion rights, oppose gay marriage, oppose transgender rights, and they love our big, bloated military. And they love the police. Think about that. The people who hate the government telling them what to do absolutely adore those who enforce the rules of the government. That's schizophrenic. The left is no better. They claim to want a tolerant and open society, but they accept the most disgusting bigotry, sexism, racism, whatever, as long as minorities do it. If a black man says, kill all white people, it's not racist. It's an expression of rage against an unjust system. If a Muslim says women are beneath men, it's not sexist, it's cultural. But if a white person, or especially a white male, says kill all black people or women are beneath men, the liberals would be trying to burn them at the fucking stake. In other words, if not for double standards, they'd have no standards at all. Where in this mess are the champions of freedom? Where are the people who believe that all we have is the right to self-determination? Where are the people who hold individual liberty as their gold standard? Some libertarians meet the bill, I guess, but even most of them are fucking disappointing cretins. I think it should be obvious that if a woman does not want to use her body to keep alive a developing fetus within her, she should not be compelled by a central authority figure to do so. I think it should be obvious that what substances a person puts in their own body should be up to them and not the government. I think it should be obvious that a person's religion or sexual practices or ideological positions, whatever, those things should be respected. Not in terms of respecting the beliefs themselves necessarily, but in terms of respecting the right of those beliefs and values to exist. Obviously, there are necessary limits to individual freedom. You can't go around hurting people or stealing from them or violating their consent. In the broader business perspective, you can't pollute lakes and rivers that people and animals rely on. You can't rely on third world slave labor to make your products. You can't knowingly put out defective products. I don't see any political movement in America that presently embodies these values. And that's disconcerting to me.